This is their Wild, oh, I almost dropped it. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I know. My hair is looking crazy right now. Look at all these flyaways. So that's what it's gonna be. I know you can see this foundation in my hoodie right now, so I'm not even gonna try and make excuses for it. That's just my life. Hashtag makeup life. Like, what are you gonna do? Today, we are going to be talking about some underrated beauty products. And I've done a video like this before on my channel. I think I've only done one of these, and I wanna say it was like last year sometime. I don't even know when it was. But I did a video like this before, and it's pretty much you just talk about products that you feel aren't as hyped up. And these aren't products that like nobody talks about. I'm sure somebody has talked about them at one point, but they aren't products that are like constantly selling out. They aren't products that I feel like tons of people are constantly using, and I don't know why, because these products are so good. So I have a bunch of things here that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my videos. If you guys just like me, you can go ahead and subscribe too. Make sure you are hitting that notification bell button so you guys are alert and aware of every single time that I post. I'm trying to be consistent with that, so you guys are gonna see a lot more cool content from me. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the first product. So the first two things I'm gonna talk to you guys about are beauty tools. This first one is a makeup brush. It's from Japonesque, and this is the 213 medium shader brush. There we go. It looks just like this. So it's a medium length brush. It's super thin, as you guys can see there. You guys can see it right there. As you guys can tell, this is a super small shadow brush, but this is such a great brush. This is an exact dupe for the MAC 242. I think this is cheaper. It's not cheaper by much. Like, you only save like $5, I think, by picking this one up versus the MAC one. I love this brush. It does the exact same thing as the MAC one. When you get a Wet for Fix Plus, this is great to just really kind of pat down your eyeshadow. If you're applying glitter, if you're working with like a chunky shadow or anything like that, this is fantastic for that. I absolutely love it. I'm doing a cut crease and I really want shadow in a really defined particular place, I go ahead and use this. And the reason I mentioned it, even though it's not like significantly cheaper than the MAC one, is because you can get this at Ulta. This is considered like drugstore at Ulta, so you can use coupons on it. And a lot of the time they have like a buy one get one 50% off or buy one get one free on Japonesque products. So the next time you guys see Japonesque on sale, go ahead and pick this up. Like I said, this is the 213. Such a good shadow brush. It works so well with liquids, creams, glitters, chunky shadows, or anything like that. And this is literally an exact dupe to the MAC 242, except it's a little bit cheaper. Not by much, but a little bit cheaper. Next product is a makeup sponge. And I honestly feel like this is right up there with a beauty blender for me. Like, I have to have the beauty blender and this one. Anytime I travel, anytime I go anywhere, I have both of these consistently, and I find myself, and there are periods of time where I find myself using this one a lot more than my beauty blender just because I really, really like it. It's dirty because I just used it. I know, I'm sorry, it's disgusting. I know, but I just used it. I only have one. This reminds me I have to pick up more of these because these are amazing. So this is what it looks like. This is from Pinky Rose Cosmetics. I think this is just their beauty sponge or something like that. I will, of course, link it down below for you guys. But if you look at the shape of it, it looks pretty much like a beauty blender. It really looks like a beauty blender. This is wet and already used, so it's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit smaller when you initially get it. It's super, super squishy. You guys can see right here, super, super squishy. And it looks just like a beauty blender, except on this side, you see that it has a slant. So it's like cut at a slant right here. It's round at the bottom, still has the round over here. And then the point is a lot pointier than a beauty blender. It's a lot more pointy and narrow at the top than a beauty blender, and I just love this so freaking much. This is so soft. This is literally like exactly like a beauty blender. It's just as soft, it works just as well, and I think the reason I like this one sometimes more than the beauty blender is because I can use this side and dunk it that I'm going to use my under eyes with, and then since it's like really pointy right here, I literally get right up in here and then just lay the powder out, or I can clean up my contour and stuff with this. Another reason why I really love this product is that this one is like $7. It's like $6.99. I think you still have to pay shipping. Maybe it's like $2 or $3 for shipping, but still, it's less than $10. This is like $10 or less, and it works just as well as a beauty blender, feels just as well as a beauty blender. So it works so freaking good. I don't understand why more people aren't talking about this, especially more people who follow Pinky Rose. I've been using this for a couple of months now, and I've literally fallen so in love with it. I really, really love it. I don't even know why I have not talked to you guys about it before. I think I've raved about it before in like a favorites or something, but I don't know why I haven't consistently been talking about it because this is fantastic. This is so good. It's like exactly like a beauty blender, except it's a lot cheaper. So get you one of these Pinky Rose sponges. They are so good. So let's move on to some palettes that I've been absolutely loving that I don't hear that many people talk about. So this is from LA Girl, and this is the Spice Blush Palette. And LA Girl, I've heard lots of people talk about, but they usually rave about their concealers. Nowadays they're raving about their highlighters and stuff, but I don't hear people talking about their blushes, and these blushes are super good. So this is the Spice palette. I think I actually picked this up on Amazon, and I think this was like less than $10 also. I think it was like $8 or something like that. And you get 4 blushes. This one is like a highlight shade, looks just like this. It kind of highlights, it's not really that good. It's just barely kind of like a shine right there. And then this one is more of like a bronzer. This one is actually pretty good. It's a nice color. And this one, it's a little bit more of a warm bronzer. You can see right there, but these blushes are amazing. They're super, super soft. There you go. This one right here is this last one, and then this pinky one right here is obviously this pinky one. But I really like these. They blend out so nice. They're very, very pigmented, but they're not so pigmented to the point where it's like you can't blend it out, or if you like dunk your brush in there, you're gonna get so much on your cheeks. Just work really well, and I think this is a pretty good palette. Like I said, if you like more warmer bronzers, would really like this palette just because the blushes are really good, and then this bronzer right here is a little bit more on the warm side. But I've really been loving this blush color right here. It's just really unique. I think these colors are not colors that I typically have in my blush collection. I think this formula is really good. So if you guys are really into blushes, and if you've been wanting to try some newer ones, I recommend you get this palette from LA Girl. It's really good. So this next palette I actually got in my BoxyCharm, but these shadows are so good. I don't understand why people aren't talking about this palette and these shadows as much as they should be. This is from Blink Cosmetics, or is it Blink Beauty or Blink Cosmetics? This is the Electric Eye Palette. These colors are so pretty. They're like every shimmer shade that you would want, like a nice like frosty kind of light color, more like bronzy shades. It's like a rose gold and like a really nice raspberry shade. But let me show you a swatch. Oh my goodness. These are so incredibly pigmented. Oh my gosh, watch. Like, oh my god, look at that pigmentation. These are so pigmented, so buttery smooth. They glide on the eye so nice, and they're not that like super creamy formula that doesn't last. These actually last a long time on your eye. I don't understand why more people aren't talking. Look at that. Look at that, even after swatching. I don't get why more people aren't talking about Blink's eyeshadow formula. I know they have a mascara that a lot of people really like and talk about, but I don't hear anybody talking about these eyeshadows or this particular palette, and this one is so good. It lasts such a long time on the eye. Like I said, they're so pigmented, they're so creamy and so buttery, but they're not the kind of like creamy buttery formula that flakes off. These actually last on the eye. They look so pretty. Look at those swatches. So shimmery, so reflective. And yeah, they're really good. People need to get on them. I think this is only, I think this is like $20. I think this palette itself is $20. I'm not sure how much their individual shadows are, but you guys need to be checking this out. This is the Blink Electric Eyes palette. It's so good, so good. So good. Another palette I want to talk to you guys about is from Sigma Beauty. This is the Sigma Beauty Wildflower palette. This one was released a little bit ago, a couple months ago. Looks just like this. So you only get 4 eyeshadows, but then you get like a blush and then a highlighter in this palette. I really, really like this palette. I love that you can create a going out look with this palette. You can create neutral everyday looks with this palette. I use this palette so much. I love this blush color. This blush color is like a nice rosy kind of terracotta color, and it's so pigmented. Look at that. The thing I love about this palette is you can create so many everyday wearable looks with this palette. This one is more of like a gunmetal kind of gray color, and you have this white one right here. You of course have this like orangey transition shade and this like purple shade right here. Overall, I feel like this is a very useful, very practical palette. If you are a beginner, you can definitely get use out of this. Love this highlighter too. It looks muted here, but honestly when it's on the face, it's so like glowy and beaming. You can definitely build this up to something very intense. I know that this palette is limited edition, but I'm pretty sure that they still have some of these in stock online. And I also do have a coupon code for Sigma. If you guys use the code Andrea10, you will save 10% off your purchase. And Sigma has sales all the time. They always offer like free shipping and stuff like that. So I highly recommend you check them out. I know that in the past, Sigma's eyeshadow formula hasn't been the best, but this palette is really, really good. And I've been really impressed with it. I get so much use out of it. And I'm pretty sure I've used this on a couple of Instagram tutorials that I have on my page. So check that out if you guys are interested in this one. Okay, so this next product is a highlighter. I know I have raved about this highlighter before in my favorites and in a couple of makeup tutorials I've done, but I don't think I've talked to you guys about it in like an underrated video, and it's so underrated. This product needs to get a lot more hype. I know that this brand is big in Ulta, but this product, you need to purchase this product. This product is so good. This is the Makeup Revolution Triple Baked Highlighter, and this is in the shade Goddess of Faith. But you guys, oh my goodness, when I show you this. So that's what it looks like there. Very silvery, very metallic. Watch. My goodness, look at that shine. It's like a pearl tone, but when you apply it to your like highlighter points, it's not like super white, but it gives a nice pearl tone highlight to the face. Look at that. It's just so glowy. It's so reflective. This is such a bomb highlighter. Like if you want something that's really reflective, that's gonna like stop traffic, this is such an amazing highlighter. And I think this was like $6 or $7. It comes in this cute heart packaging. I know that they have another one as well, like more of a gold tone, but this one, the Goddess of Faith, is this really nice pearl tone, and it's just, oh, it's so reflective, so pretty. And because it is a baked highlighter, it does have big properties on there. It's going to be a lot more lightweight on the skin, and if you have like texture in this area and stuff, this doesn't emphasize it just because it is a baked product. It's, like I said, more lightweight and stuff on the skin, so it's not going to seep into all the like dry patches or any of the like texture that you have. It's just going to look so reflective and so nice. Next, I have two eyeliners to talk to you guys about. They're both from the same brand. Have not heard anyone say like anything about this brand, good or bad. I think I got these in a BoxyCharm, but I'm happy I did because I really do like them. These are both from the brand Note, and I think it's Note Beauty? I don't know, but they're from Note. This is the Ultra Rich Color Eye Pencil, and I have two shades here. I have the color Navy, I have the color Keyberg, but these are both super pigmented. What I really like about these is that the color that this is a color that lasts on your eyes all day. The thing that I hate when it brushes off or when it's like super saturated when you like first apply it and then the color just goes away, not with these. These last the same color that this is all day. So I'll show you. Super creamy, very pigmented, and this color is a color that's going to stay all day. This is a really nice navy color. This one is really cool. This is like a silver kind of color. I love this one. So silver kind of color, you can see it's kind of reflective there, and I love that this is the color it's going to stay. So if you add this on your waterline, like for going out and you want like your eyes to be more awake and open up, similar to how you use like a nude pencil, you can use like a silver pencil like this, and it just gives a really cool kind of effect to the eye. So I really like these. Like I said, this metallic one is super cool. I've used it before like that going out. Stay this color. These are both super cool, unique colors. So yeah, I just thought I would give them a shout out. I've really been liking both of these. Definitely recommend you check them out. All right, and then the last thing to talk to you guys about, I think I've heard some people talk about this, but not enough people still. This is such a good product that I'm like, I want everybody to have it because it's so good. This is from Hard Candy. It is the Volumizing Lip Gloss Plumping Serum, and this is in the shade Girl Next Door. I know I've raved about this product before. This product is so bomb though. It smells really good. It smells like vanilla a little bit, but not like an overwhelming amount of vanilla. When you apply it on, it's just so glossy. Look at that. Super glossy. It's not super opaque. This one's like a light pink kind of tone. It's not really opaque, but what I really like about it is that this makes your lips so freaking glossy. It's plumping, so it has a little bit of that mint kind of feel, like the tingling on there, but it's not intense at all. It doesn't like hurt when it goes on or anything like that. I just love how glossy this is. Look at that. Oh my god, look at that. Looks like water. It's just super glossy, super wet. You can add this particular color to any lip liner that you have on, any lipstick, like a liquid lipstick. You add this on there. It's just gonna give you such a nice, wet, kind of pouty look. And also does have a little bit of like gold flakes in there, just like really tiny, like little shreds of it in here. It gives it more of that like pouty effect and stuff. but I really love this lip gloss. It feels so smooth, not sticky at all. It lasts such a long time. This reminds me of the Marc Jacobs lip glosses that everybody raves about, but this one is so much cheaper, and I actually like this one better than the Marc Jacobs ones. Or if you like the Marc Jacobs ones, I would pick this one up just to try them out, because like I said, these are so much better. They're more plumping, they just look nicer, and they're way cheaper. I think these are like $7, and the Marc Jacobs ones are definitely 20 something. Alright guys, so that is it for my underrated beauty products. Leave it down in the comments below if you guys either have a beauty product that you guys think is underrated that not many people talk about, or if you guys agree with any one of these products. Like, have you guys tried these, and are you like, yes, I totally agree with you, why aren't more people on this bandwagon? I want to know, so leave that down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe before you guys head out. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff is going to be linked down below for you guys, as well as coupon codes to help you save some money, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.